I cannot believe that I'm making this video in September 2021, but the truth is people are still waiting for their tax refund to be processed. And if you are one of those people who are still waiting, then listen, I have 7 reasons why your tax refund is still processing to get you the answers you deserve. Stay tuned. Hey there and welcome back to our channel. I'm Sean with Life Accounting, the accounting company that saves people from high taxes and low profits. If you find any value throughout this video, please give this video a like and support us for the YouTube algorithm. All right, let's go ahead and jump straight in. So the first reason why you don't have your tax refund yet, and look, some of you aren't gonna like this, all right, but it's the absolute truth. You did not file your taxes early enough. That's right, you file your taxes later. So based on the people that I have worked with and talked to and interacted with, if they filed their tax return in February or March, then they have likely seen their tax return processed. Okay, so if you are still waiting, then I am willing to bet that you filed your taxes in April, May, or even later if you got an extension. And I've always dealt with clients in the past who wait until the absolute last minute to file their taxes. Because, I mean, let's be honest, unless you're getting a huge tax refund, taxes are like a chore that sometimes you just don't feel like doing. And this year, the tax deadline was actually extended until May 15th, 2021. So if you were one of those people that put it off until the last minute, then that's an obvious reason why you are still waiting for your tax refund and others have already received it. Reason number 2, the IRS is experiencing major delays. Now, this is probably one of the biggest reasons on the list that you are still waiting for your tax return to process. And listen, I've done taxes for many years, and I have never seen it take this long to actually process returns. Now, there's a lot of reasons why me and other tax professionals suspect that the IRS is experiencing so many delays. Of course, for starters, we know that the IRS has been cutting back their staff for the last few years, which means that there are less people at the agency to actually get things done, such as processing returns. And on top of that, when 2020 and this worldwide sickness happened, there was a demand for money. There was emergency stimulus checks, unemployment benefits, loans, and more. And believe it or not, the IRS played a big role in helping facilitate people getting their money. And this was a demand that I'm sure the IRS as a whole did not anticipate, which likely put them in a hole with fulfilling their tasks, such as processing returns, while you see them extending their deadlines, and while you see them coming out themselves saying that they are experiencing service delays with live phone support. We all know how hard it is to get the IRS on the phone, processing tax returns filed on paper, answering mail from taxpayers, and reviewing tax returns, even returns filed electronically. Now, of course, this has nothing to do with us. We pay our taxes on time. We expect to get our tax refunds on time, just like the IRS would expect to get their tax payments on time. But it is what it is. It's what's happening right now, and we have to be patient. Okay, moving on to reason number 3 you don't have your refund. Your situation is tangled. Okay, there was a lot of government money given out last year, right? Stimulus checks, enhanced unemployment benefits, business loans, etc. And so if your situation was a little bit more complex, right? Like, let's say, for example, you did not file your taxes in 2019 or 2020. Or let's say you frequently changed jobs, which led to a large fluctuation in your income, which could also cause you to maybe get your first stimulus check, but maybe not your second stimulus check. Or maybe you got all your stimulus checks, but you didn't get anything for your kids because someone else claimed them. So now there's 2 claims out for your kids. Okay, which of course is confusing, complex, tangled, whatever you want to call it. All right, and those are just some examples. So the truth is there's all sorts of new complexities out there that can appear with a tax return that was filed in the tax year 2020. And these types of situations take a little bit more time for someone to reconcile and review. So of course that leads to tax returns taking more time to process. And this can all be compounded further with reason number 4. But before I move on to reason number 4, here's a quick message from one of our business partners.
Hey, hope you're enjoying the video so far. I wanted to briefly tell you about our Money Smart Startup course, where we help entrepreneurs just like you navigate forming, funding, and understanding the finances of their business so they remain profitable. Look, if you ever question what the best entity is for your business, don't truly understand how to find free grant money, obtain business loans, build business credit, or how much you should pay yourself, heck, even how to budget properly, this is for you. I'm giving away the secret sauce with lessons that walk you step by step through the foundation of starting and managing your business so you stay legally protected, have the money to start and operate, and remain profitable as you grow the business because you know the numbers. These are lessons that we don't share and won't share anywhere else. And this same information helped us remain profitable by generating nearly $4 million in revenue last year with over 50 full-time employees and being one of the fastest growing private companies in the United States 3 years in a row. So don't wait. Join me on the path to forming, funding, and understanding your business finances. Because in business, making money is the easy part, but having the money to start and keeping it as you grow so you can enjoy it personally is the real victory. I'll see you in the course.
All right, so definitely check that out after you watch this video. All right, reason number 4, your tax return has errors. So this has happened to many people. In fact, it may be one of the biggest reasons before the tax year 2020 that people saw delays in their tax refunds. And now some people, even tax professionals, are making the mistakes on tax returns because of all the new complexities with them. So one of the big mistakes is saying that maybe the taxpayer did not receive stimulus when they actually did, which makes someone at the IRS have to go through everything, reconcile, correct the right amount, and then process the refund. On top of that, if you have other errors, even small errors like the wrong date of birth is off by 1 day, or you have put the wrong number in your child's social security number, or maybe you accidentally put the wrong letter in your last name. All of these small errors can put you at the back of the line. Now, the biggest error that I want you to avoid making is putting in the wrong bank account information for your tax refund deposit. Again, I've seen this happen in other years other than just 2020. And when you have to work with the banks and you have to work with the IRS to get coordinated and route your money to the correct account, it can take a very long time. So the key takeaway here is to make sure your tax refund is or was correct. All right, reason number 5, your tax refund is suspected of identity theft or fraud. Now, it's my opinion that fraud is at an all-time high. There's PPP fraud, tax refund fraud, stimulus fraud, unemployment fraud, all kinds of fraud, right? And unfortunately, some people have just been scammed by people who are posing to be the IRS while they attempt to claim their tax refund. Now, luckily, the IRS is spotting some of this fraud by seeing that some of the payments and tax refunds are going to the same bank accounts, and they're trying to prevent that as much as possible. Unfortunately, this could take more time for tax returns to be processed. Okay, reason number 6, you filed an amended return. Okay, so this is a big one. So normally, even before 2020 tax year, if you file an amended return, it can take 16 weeks to get it processed. Well, some people are waiting 16 weeks this year and they don't even have an amended return. So if you happen to have made a mistake on your 2020 tax return and you had to go out and file an amended return, then your chances of getting your tax refund is likely going to be much longer than usual to process. I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if you had to double it, where you had to wait anywhere between 6 to 7 months just to get your tax refund. All right, and lastly, reason number 7, you are actually not getting a tax refund. So of course, I made a video a while back talking about how if you see tax topic 152 while you're checking the status of your tax refund, which of course is something that you can do on the IRS website with the Where's My Refund tool. Anyway, if you see tax topic 152, it's a great sign that you are indeed getting a tax refund. Now, instead, if you see tax topic 151, then you may owe the IRS. And again, the IRS is trying to reconcile all the stimulus money. So for example, if you got unemployment over $10,200 worth and you didn't pay taxes on it, and then you also did not report it on your tax return, then the IRS could go out and say, okay, since you didn't pay any unemployment taxes, we're going to take away your refund to offset the taxes that you should have paid us. Okay, now that's of course, again, just an example, but there are many reasons why you may not receive a tax refund, even if you see it on paper, even if you see it when you filed it electronically, it may get reconciled and taken away from you. All right, so those were 7 reasons why your tax refund is still processing. Now, I know this isn't all rainbows and sunshine, but at the end of the day, some of these reasons does not excuse the IRS for their major delays. But nonetheless, these are things that you can look at and control for the future, because right now things are just basically out of our hands and we have to wait patiently until the IRS gets to our return and processes it. All right, well, I hope this was helpful. If it was, please give this video a like, subscribe for more tax updates and strategies, and make sure you check out the other 2 videos coming up now.